Hey there, folks. So, every time when you're about to go on vacation, it always seems like somebody always wants their cars worked on. And this is one of them. I also got another one that's coming in. I think he needs his brakes checked, complain about brake pulsation or something. But, anyways, if you don't know, I am going to go on vacation next week. So I'm trying to get everything done before I go. And, people seem to want to get their cars worked on before you go on vacation, I guess. So this is one of them. Usually when they come by, I ask them, hey, is there anything you notice or feel like there's something wrong? And he said for the CRV here, there is a vibration in the back. It's like a rattling noise, vibration. So I went on a drive and yeah, lo and behold, it's the license plate that's making noise. It's vibrating against the back tailgate. So I'll put something back there to stop it from doing that. But that was his only complaint. But yeah, so this thing, he is at 98,000. I recommended him about 2 oil changes ago, which is about, I think, 16,000, because it was due for a sub symbol 3, which is transmission fluid that was on the dash. So, two services later, now he wants to do it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that for him today. Also, he wants to change his oil, so that's what I'm doing today on this car. So yeah, like I always do, reset the oil light, do a quick inspection, check the brake lights. Right, I think the brake lights are all good. I already took it for a test drive. He didn't say there was any kind of noise that, going over bumps, but I didn't hear anything either. So I will get on it. Check his cabin filters, all that kind of stuff. The usual stuff I usually do at work for customers on our inspection. I should really have like an inspection sheet that I can just like fill out and just give to them. I can probably just print it out on the computer. But yeah, anyways, let's get to work. Oh yeah, make sure you reset their TPMS lights, especially these indirect tire pressure monitors, right? Because you fill up their tire pressures, and then they come back and they said their tire pressure light is on. So make sure you reset it before anything else. Yeah, other stuff that I find is your rear wipers are torn, right? Like this one. Make sure you can actually replace the wiper inserts on this, especially if you have Honda OEM wiper blades. I see a lot of people who replace with aftermarket, but it's a lot cheaper to replace just the inserts on the Honda OEM wiper blades. So make sure you don't throw them away, because they do cost like $40 or $45 for one wiper blade, So, all right. So underneath the hood, just make sure you check your fluids. Battery looks like it's pretty new. Brake fluid is full, or not full, but it's just slightly under the full line. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, it's like right there. That's the max line. Coolant is nice and full, and yeah, we're gonna top up the washer fluid. I got a big jug of washer fluid over there that I picked up. Tires, there's still plenty of tread left. They look pretty new too. He said he had new tires when he bought the car. So yeah, so front brakes, just from eyeballing, it's got like 7-8 mil. On this side, it looks about like 5, I think, if you can see it. So we'll probably take a look next time he comes back to get his oil changed. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it looks about 5 mil in the back. So we'll check it again next time he changes his oil. You're probably wondering, hey, why didn't you use like a tool or something to check the brake pad thickness? But when you do this enough, it's just like you can kind of just see how thick the pads are, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just from doing it so many times. You're just looking at how thick the pads are. You can kind of already tell. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start draining the oil, draining the transmission fluid, and then fill it back up. And that should be it. And then other friend's gonna come by and get his brakes checked and maybe change his oil too. So yeah, here's the drain plug. 70 to 80,000 kilometers on the Hondas for CVT would actually be the first time changing it when the symbol 3 on the dash shows up. So you can see the magnet. It's there's quite a bit of stuff on there, but it's not too bad. Right? You're gonna give that thing a full wipe, and then put a new crush washer in. And that should be it. And then we'll level check it after we fill it. I also got to drive it off the ramp, so get the proper level. So yeah, well, with transmission fluid, especially CVT, I always level check it through the plug. So can't go wrong from level checking the plug and stuff like that, because if you go by the same amount that comes out and same amount goes in, especially if you get one like you have never changed one from the factory, what they do is they just fill it and then the specified amount, but they don't run it and let the fluid fill up the cavities inside that transmission and then top it up. They just do it one fill, stick it in the car, send it, and then that's it. So a lot of times when you first do it, right, first change your fluid, you might notice that it might be underfilled, and that is probably the reason why. So always properly level check your transmission fluid or CVT fluid. So yeah, anyways, just about finished draining, and it's dripping it all over my floor, and all the splashing has gone around the area. But yeah, should be it. All right, so my oil is filled, transmission fluid is filled. Oil lights out. Just gonna get it off the ramps. Then I'm gonna level check that transmission fluid. So yeah, that's motor oil, and then that's CVT fluid, and I save all the waste oil because I think this winter I'm gonna use this in my diesel heater, just to keep the garage warm so I can do stuff in here. I also have a full container of stale gas, mix of diesel, waste oil in this container, and it's almost full. So I got a good amount of fuel for me to burn this winter time to keep me nice and warm in here. So I got a Chinese diesel heater at home that I use, for camping. I think I'm gonna use it for the garage this winter and keep myself warm in here. So yeah. So to level check this, there's a 12mm plug right here. I cracked it loose. So it comes out in a good stream, I'm good. If not, then yeah, if not, then I'm gonna top up some more. So yeah, it didn't come out. So I'm gonna leave that out while I put more in until that thing comes out. Yeah, it's already starting to come out of the level check plug. So all right, guys. So I just finished filling up the tires. Also got the oil level checked and transmission fluid level checked. But yeah, after this one, I got another friend that needs his brakes checked. So see if it needs anything. If anything, I'll just if it needs anything, I can just go to my old Honda workplace and get some new pads and stuff. See if they'll let me use my brake lathe, because I need a brake lathe. I would like to have a brake lathe. I also like to have a little, hoist, but the garage isn't very tall. I don't know. Maybe a small scissor hoist or something. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had a brake lathe and a hoist, and so I can do more stuff in the garage. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe think about what I'm gonna do when I come back from vacation. Maybe take less time from actual work at the dealership and do more work in the garage and make more YouTube videos. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know yet. But yeah, I don't know. See what happens when I come back. So yeah, anyways, see you guys in the next car. All right, so this is the other car that I'm working on. It just so happens to be another CRV. This is a friend's car, also family. I guess yeah, they're pretty good. I know their parents very well. Let's just say that. So the complaint with this, with both my friend and the dad, is they're getting brake pulsation. So that's one of the complaints. So I'm going to check the brakes. The dad, well, I guess my friend doesn't care about the TPMS light on the dash so much, but his dad wants wants to wonder why it's on all the time. It's been on there for a long time. They also just got recently new tires. These are pretty good tires, Continentals. So yeah, it's most likely the there's a dead sensor or something. So it's that light, the TPMS light, and not the low tire pressure light. So that's just a malfunction light. And that's what they're complaining about. So I'll just put the scanner on and see what it is. It's most likely a dead TPMS. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick inspection, look at the lights, all the other stuff. Make sure everything's good before I go on vacation. Right, pulled out the scanner, and we're just going to check, see what codes are in the tire pressure monitor system. It's going to be like no signal from one or more sensors. Low air pressure, pressure sensor, low battery voltage, a bunch of codes. Pressure sensor signal failure is probably because of low battery. Yeah, pressure sensor signal failure. Abnormal signal reception, so yeah, it's most likely to low battery in the TPMS. Yeah, so surprisingly, they when they changed the tires, the shop didn't recommend new TPMSs, because I remember that I don't think they've ever changed it, and this thing's a 2008, and these are the original tire pressure sensors, if I recall, because they've had this car since let me think, since I graduated high school. Yeah, so I'm gonna look into those Maxi TPMS. Those ones are easy to replace. They're rubber stems. Just gonna copy the IDs over, and yeah, but I gotta wait for that tire guy to show up at work, and then I'm gonna get it from. They're like, I think he said it was like $28 each, compared to like the Honda OEM ones, which is like $70. They work great, and if you don't have like a car with the system where it has it can know two sets of TPMSs, if you copy the same sensors off your winter set and your summer set, you just swap them over, and you don't need to program them. So it's that's the other thing, because on my Tacoma I have the Falcon Wild Peaks that I swap over. I just copy the sensor IDs off of the OEM wheels, right? And then I just copied it onto the blank sensor, so it's the same program ID on those sensors on all four wheels. So you can just swap them over, and you don't have to program anything. So that's if you are interested in getting the Autel, the TS508 TPMS programming tool, I'll put a link in the description if you want one. So yeah, that's it. And I'm just gonna put it up on jack stands. I'm gonna do check the brakes, check the lights and everything, and make sure everything's all good. Check the fluid levels, check the front end. Usually, if the shop put on the tire, they usually should have check the front end and suspension components. But it would be great if I have if I don't have this car in a way, I could put like a tire balancing machine and a tire mounting tire machine, brake lathe machine. This garage can fit all of that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this car. This car's being in the family. I don't think it's worth very much, so you don't know where to put it. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get started. So checking the lights, and already high mount brake light is out. Hopefully I have a spare bulb in the box. Yeah, so far just a burnt out bulb. Check all the other lights, check reverse lights, yeah, stuff like that. All right, so checking at the front brakes. There's lots of brakes left, lots of material left. Yeah, so I don't have a brake lathe. I wish I had one. So I did talk to my old manager at my old Honda dealership. I'm not allowed to work in the shop, but if I ask one of the guys that I used to work with and they wanted to do it for me, I can get them to machine it for me. I'll probably just bring them some lunch or something and have these machined. So I got the fronts off. I'm gonna put the wheels back on the front. I'm gonna check the rears. I'm gonna pull the rear wheels off and then take a look, and then I'm gonna give my buddy a call at the Honda dealership that I'm gonna come by and see if he can do it for me, and then see what he wants for lunch, and that way can't show up empty-handed. You know what I mean? So yeah, here's the other side. Same thing. Still lots of brakes left. Yeah, so don't need to change them yet. Yeah. All right, looking at the rear, they're I'd say about 4 mil, right? Same thing on the inner pad. I don't know how well that will see, but you can see it. Same thing on the other side. So I don't know, changing it would be kind of early, right? Because you can still see the chamfer on that pad. So about 4 mil. I think this can probably last till next oil change. All right, so I put the wheels back on, torqued it down, and I'm gonna head my way to the Honda dealership. And yeah, I probably can't film in there, but bring you back when it's all done. All right, so I came back, got the rotors machined. Thanks to Tam at Honda, he machined my rotors for me. Right. So as I was driving there, when you step on the brake pedal, it's constantly just like, you don't even have to step it on too hard. It's just like you can just feel it going up and down the entire time. So they're definitely pretty warped, but they're pretty good now. So now I'm just gonna replace this rear high mount brake light bulb. So I just took the cover off right here, and then yeah, single filament bulb. What is this? A 7440. So I'm gonna see if I have one in my toolbox. I used to collect a whole bunch of light bulbs back in the day, so random center cap from Mazda when I used to work at Mazda. Single filament, here's one. 7440, yeah, there you go. Brand new bulb. It's been sitting in my toolbox for, I don't know, how long this thing's been here? 10 years? 10-year-old light bulb, but it's never been used. Go ahead and stick it in. Okay, never mind. I gotta use my other hand. So yeah, now that I got it in, let's step on the brake. Yeah, there you go. I can see the light up top. All right. Or maybe we can see something hanging. Yeah, there you go. See, working now. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna drop the car off at their place. Yeah, I'm not gonna make their dad walk all the way here because he broke his leg. He got like a metal rod in his leg, so yeah, he's not gonna be walking here. So tomorrow I gotta go to a wedding, and then Sunday I gotta make sure I gotta pack, and then leaving on Monday. So it's getting pretty tight. So yeah, anyways, I'll see all you guys in 3 weeks. And if you don't hear from me in 3 weeks, I might have not come back. No, I'm just joking. I'm probably gonna be back. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.